Yeah, yeah. Liven up.
This is the old man of swing.
feeling a little better? Yeah. All right. I think it's about time to bring the Grand Poobah out. Okay? Yeah? Yeah? Hey, Sky. Hit me with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most amazing band in the world, the One Love Orchestra. Yeah, I know. I see that Sky on bass. His uke grew up into a bass. Proud of you. awesome. Hi, welcome, I love you. Get up, we got to do this. You know how it goes. All right, for those of you who have never been here, we've boiled down all the prayers in the world into 3 simple words. And we say this prayer at the opening of all of our ceremonies. It's a simple prayer. It's 3 words. I could teach it to you. You'll always remember it. We say these words in all directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So these 3 words we're all going to say together. 1, 2, 3. I love you! 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 That's how it's done. And share a little bit of love with everybody. Get a smile on your face and let everybody know in the room we love each other. We're here to make each other feel good. We're sitting there going to smile. All right, see, I'm a smile harvester. What I do up here is I look out there because the lights are not in my eyes. I don't know what you did, but thank you very much. I can see your smiles and I harvest those. It makes me happy. I get energy off of your smile, so keep it up, please. Ha-ha! Yes, welcome. Oh, look, we have notes. This is how we do it. We have notes. We have a printer. There is a God. We have a printer. Dino got us a deal with the printer. Dino's the guy on the guitar back there. The other one who's hanging out with the musicians is the drummer. His name's Derby. And Sky's hanging out on the bass back there tonight. I love you too, as only I could love a drummer. I'm sorry, I grew up in an old school of rock and roll, and drummers were our biggest punchline. Next to bass players. All right, what we have here is 7 candles. Each candle stands for a different thing. It stands for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, as you could have guessed, because that's the first 7 we ever think of. But it also stands for live, love, laugh, learn, create, grow, teach. Some great affirmations to help you go through the week to sort of inspire you to do better, to grow better, to beam a little smile out to your friends who aren't used to seeing smiles. So I'm going to ask somebody who would like to come up and light these candles. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, Margot. Yay! Margot's coming up. Margot came all the way from New York City. All right, now, what we have to do is figure out... Well, no, we got the lighter up here, but the little... Our thread is gone. Do, 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 do. No, we have some nice hemp. We have some nice hemp thread somewhere. Candy wrapper. Ah, here it is. There we go. There, there, analyze. Yeah, just go through and light them. All right. And while we go through and light them and think about live, love, laugh, learn, create, grow, teach, they've pawned off this job of passing the basket, but the basket isn't here, so I can't pass it. Oh, there it is. Wow, okay. This is what we do in church is we pass the basket so the church can function. And we ask you to kindly dig deeply into your pockets, throw some change in there, and help us keep our doors open. I mean, come on, the gas bills alone and the... Anyway, hi, we've got legal bills, we've got gas bills, we've got all the operational bills that you have at home, plus a few more. Please give generously because this is the only income we have besides the toy store downstairs. Please buy toys. Buy plenty of toys. Okay, we got live, we got love, we got laugh, we got learn, we got create, we got grow. And there it is, teach. Teach has been lit. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. Here, let's leave this up here where we know where it is. Bravo. Thank you, babe. Oh, yeah. I love you, Margot. There we go. Bravo. Job well done, dear. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, Internet people. We've been pulled off the Internet because we streamed Yeah, they want to know the internet address. We had a CD playing before the services, and we actually streamed what the CD was. So the Sony algorithm picked us up and said, "Oh, you're broadcasting non-broadcastable material. We're going to have to shut you down." So we're going to have only original music from Hoosier artists and artists we know play prior to the event once we get these little MP3s brought in. But yes, we're addressing these situations. The live broadcast was boogered by Sony last time, so we're fixing that. And as you well know, what we do here is we share testimonials about positive things, about affirmations, about cool, wonderful, good things that happen in our lives. And we wonder if we're going to have background music during the testimonials, but I can see that the musicians have left. They're doing strange things outside with a drummer. Who has something wonderful, something cool, something absolutely awesome they want to share? Oh, well, good grief. As I look back to see the word celebrate, I see something brand new I have not seen before. I can't read it from here, but I believe there's a church badge on that. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I can't see it, but... Oh yeah, that's outstanding. Bravo! Bravo. And I hate to... I'm not spoiling you come up and tell me what it is later, but that's just awesome from up here. Hi, I love you all. While we're waiting for the musicians to come in to give us the background music. Oh, no, they're here. How many of you have told a complete stranger I love you? Do you like their reactions? Thanks for the gas, I love you, have a great day. And they go, oh, you're talking to me? You know, it freaks them out. But the next time you go in, it's a cool thing because you say it and they go, oh, well, thank you, bye. And you go in a third time and you say it and you might hear, love you too. But it's an easy way to share love. You just tell somebody you love them, and if you do it 2 or 3 times, sooner or later they're going to turn around and go, I love you too. A lot of people are embarrassed about saying those 3 words because those 3 words are not a part of their daily vocabulary, and they should be. And there we go. I heard a string. Do I hear a drumstick? Oh, I hear a cymbal. The band is back. Now, who wants to testify with beautiful new background band music? Don't rush up here, folks. Come on. Come on up, Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our counselor of good wisdom and health, and my friend, Gary Warren.
Hey. Hello, everyone. I'm Gary. I love each and every one of you. I want to shed a little bit of light tonight on a few things I've been going through. In the past week, love can amaze you, and it's touched me so much. I have new friends in my life. I have a bunch of new things going on in my life that I'm more responsible for myself and others, and I'm really enjoying this, and so I wanted to share that with you, and to let you all know as well that my door is open for anyone. I do have, there's a gentleman that might be testifying here in a little bit, and he'll talk more about the decal back there on the Celebrate group booth and such, so I won't ruin anything he has to say. But I do want to have to say out there to the Tiki Land out there, I'd like to thank a certain contributor that is helping our mission and has made a pledge with us, and we're still waiting on the check. But anyhow, I'd like to say to Ron, Regina, and all the people down on Fountain Mountain, all the shiners and all the green acres out there, pull your funds together and help us if you can. And remember that you have a pledge to honor. And anyone else out there that wants to help us with a little extra love donation or a gift to help us get some of our things done, we'd appreciate that. And but the cool thing is that I didn't go out seeking for money, and neither does anyone else here at church. But what happened is I received a call, and in doing such, I exposed a couple of things, and they said, you know what, I can meet that $100 goal, that love donation. So that's awesome to see that love is filtering down into their lives. So I just want to make that present, let everyone else know that I've had the most wonderful life, and since I've been here July 1st, and I personally, this past week has been one of the most life-altering things in my life. So I just want to share that and just let you all know that I'm doing great, and I just pray for each and one of you every single night and send positive vibes and love to you all. So thank you all, and have a good evening, and we're together all in one spirit and one love forever. So thanks again.
I love you. I love you. I love you. Come on, who's got their hand up? Come on up, Tony. Come on up, girl.
Hi, I'm Tony. I love you all. What is doing?
So we can hear you.
Okay. Is that fine? Well, my big thing this week is I've got to have my daughter for 4 days, and we have done so much. We have a chicken and what's the other word? A peacock egg in the incubator. So she's been getting to do that. And I've been getting to teach her my mom's recipes and make homemade noodles. And I just love her. And I'm so thankful to be here. I love you all.
Hi, we all have family with us this week. We're all doing something with our family. We have to be patient, we have to be kind, we have to be courteous, and we have to put up with our crazy aunt or uncle who is going to be drinking all weekend. Be patient. Go out in the garage and burn a fat one and then come in and laugh at them. Alcohol poisoning at family affairs is one of the most treacherous things that happens to a family. So remember, stay stoned, my friends. That commercial was brought to you by OG Kush. What can I say? All right, ladies and gentlemen, who has something wonderful, who has something cherishable, who has something funny, sad, or just joyous to share? You make me fish like this every week. Come on. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right. How you doing?
Nope. First time. I'm Larry, and for the first time, I love you guys. Your badge back there is me. I done that. Been in a funk, you know, had some downs, but whatever brought Gary into my life has given me hope. And to be able to come here and not feel like a stranger, like a misfit, you know, and to be loved and accepted means a lot to me as a person. And it's really hard for me to get up here and say anything at all. But 5 years ago, I lost my only brother. He was killed in a motorcycle wreck, and it sobered me up. And off of cocaine, you know, I'm not afraid to say it. And but my life turned around, and I met the most amazing woman in my life ever. You know, it was her light is just radiant. She glows from, I see her at the end of the darkness. You know, everybody here has a light. You know, and we need to give that light away, you know. So everybody needs that light and that love. It's important that we do that, because if we don't, we're being selfish, you know. And I'm just really grateful that I have an opportunity to be here and be part of something, you know. It means a lot. Gary, most definitely. Bill, I've been looking forward to meeting you. And everybody here, I love you guys, and have a good Thanksgiving.
That's the best feeling ever, to have a newbie come up and share their heart and give them a hug and tell them you love them, and they're like, wow, this is cool. Come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Zach. This is our poet. This is our Walter Whitman of the world. I love you, and you have a very fashionable jacket this week that I'm really jealous of. Here you go. Far out. I'm Zach. I love you. Love you too. Okay. I had a pretty sick week. Like, everything was just at the apex of joy and everything. Like, I was digging it so hard. But yeah. I'm sorry, I'm in the stratosphere. I'm a little, alright, but whatever. What I have is something special. I think because I'm so, like, artistically aware right now, I thought it'd be a good time to do some extemporaneous stuff. So, if that doesn't work, I've got this, so I'm pretty well set. But, cool. Alright, but with the help of the band behind me, I was thinking we can make some magic. You guys wanna see that? Yeah. Far out, alright. Alright. Give us something groovy back there. Oh yeah. Musicians, they're like black shadows across the night sky. Hearing the words of the elders, let them fly across the sky like pale blue diamonds. The guitar man, let him roar. Give out their words, reverberations across the tranquil seas of society. And everybody is simply awe-stricken because they've never heard or seen anything so dynamic and so cool. Just listen to what the drummer has to say about that. There's a bass player, I think. Okay. The bass player is pretty cool too. And together, they created sound that speaks to an entire generation. Voices like liquid amber pour into every open and virgin crevice of this big flat rock we call Earth. What will your generation be? Apex of human understanding. The end is near. my love interest? Okay, hang on. I'm really slow with technology. Let me. Okay. This thing is gigantic. All right. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good night. So right on. I love you. Guys, if you rehearsed at that, you couldn't have done better. That's how love works around here. It's just something that powerful that comes together right on the money. And that was a beautiful thing. Dude. Another one for Zach, folks. Zach has blessed us with words, which is a beautiful thing. He writes them in a poetic way so that they are beautiful, understanding, and something we desire to hear on a weekly basis. And I really dig it. Thank you. Come on, who has something fun, something exciting, something delightful that they want to share with us? Come on, you're from out of town. Hell, you're all the way from Brazil. There's got to be something fun. You've had to have some kind of fun travel. Oh, look, Vern's all the way from Terre Haute. Testing. I'm Vern, and I love you. And the only reason I'm up here is because somebody got followed back, and I didn't see nobody else jumping up. Very good, Zach. Thank you very much. And I've noticed we've had television networks in here recently, the Butler Journalism Department up here, being all curious. But I also saw a couple of new faces tonight. So I thought I'd just come up and welcome the curious and thank them much for coming. Got a small crowd tonight. It's Thanksgiving weekend. People got families, places to go, things to do. But you'll find you're always welcome here. So, was that me? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Well, I'm done. Thank you all very much. Wow, it works. Hi, I love you. Come on up. I knew if I stood here and didn't say anything, somebody would raise their hand. Well, come on up. You know how to do this. All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Greg. I love you all. All right. First of all, feel the burn. All right, everybody, just feel the burn. Big supporter for Bernie Sanders. Actually, I have an event coming up this weekend. It's getting people to sign the petition to put Bernie Sanders on the ballot. Okay, we need 5,000 signatures. That's a lot. We have a lot to do. So, there you go. Of course, I don't have anything on me. There you go. I already have one more. All right, he's a great guy. Legalize marijuana federally, make it that to the states. Right, thank you. So, anyway, I'm going to be outside for all you registered voters to sign the petition. If you are not registered, please get registered to vote. All right. If you need to get registered to vote, the address is m, as in mobile, on a smartphone at m.indianavoters.com. It takes you 3 minutes to register to vote. It's real easy. Okay. So get registered to vote. I'll be out here getting signatures for Bernie Sanders. Put him on the ballot in 2016. All right. Thanks, guys. I love you. And that's how you support love. share some wisdom? You want to come back up? Come on up, Margot. Well, it's good. It's good to have people from New York City in our church.
I feel like I'm Bogart these days. Hi, everybody. I still love you. So as I was driving down here tonight, and I didn't come the stupid way, I came the smart way, so it took me like 20 minutes less, I noticed it was a full moon. And I just looked it up, and it is a full-on moon. Now the full moon, the moon itself, it's mystical. It's mystical throughout the ages, and pretty much in every religion. It governs the tides, it governs our bloodstreams and our pulses, it governs lady times that everyone's so fond of. And it's the fact that it's coming during Thanksgiving and that it falls on the day of our service is wonderful. There's a mysticism that's attached to it. You know, there's Luna, there's lunacy everywhere. So some things you just have to submit to, like the tides, and some things you have to sort of rage against, like the laws that are unfair. So if we can take that mysticism that we get with the full moon and that we get blissfully every single week here, I step in here and all of a sudden I can take that deep breath, that tightness in my chest. And I live in New York, so I live with a tightness in my chest. It's a lot of fun, but it's nice to come home, it's nice to come here and just feel the love and feel the support and know that we're making a difference. It's not just about legalizing marijuana, although that's going to be the lovely benefit of it. It's really about the Deity Dozen and our tenets. And if we can take those and we can take those into the world and onto the internet and in every interaction that we have, the world's only going to be a better place. Because if you can look at somebody with love, you don't even have to say the words, they'll just know it. So, that's all I got.
Hi, Taylor. Here. No, I'll bring this over here. Thank you. Hi, my name is Taylor, and I love you. Oh, this has been a very eventful year for me. Come Friday, it will be 1 year since my whole life just turned upside down. I mean, it was upside down. I mean, it just was a hell of a handmade. But in the months that have happened since then, I've got a new valve in my heart, I've got a new pacemaker, and a defibrillator. I became friends with Bill. He knows my daughter. Bill was kind enough to open his home to me, give me a place to go, and I appreciate that, Bill. Thank you. As I said, it's been a very eventful year. So many things happen. It's hard to really get them all in mind and line them up for you. But I just want to say that I'm very thankful for all of the good things that have happened. And I can't really call it any bad habits, so it's been a pretty good year. And thanks to Tony, who's been my caregiver, who's, well, yeah, more than that. Anyway, thank you all, and happy Thanksgiving. Love you, Taylor. Yeah, you can come up any way you want to. It's cool. All right, this is awesome. First off, I love you. Come here. I love you. These are friends who came all the way from Brazil, and I'm not talking about Brazil, Indiana. I'm talking about the real Brazil. And he's Dutch. Oh, far out. All right, guys, here you go. Here's what you do. You say your name, and then you give us 2 seconds so we can tell you we love you, and then you go on with whatever you got to say. Okay, cool. Here.
Hi, my name is Mendes. I love you too, guys. We're from Brazil. I am from Brazil. He's Dutch. I got my friends in there, Bruno and Andre. A few brothers from São Paulo, and we're amazing. The place you guys have here. I mean, we don't have anything like this in Brazil. It's a very cool place. I bet they're more open to it in the Netherlands, right? You wanna talk about it?
Hello, my name is Martin. I love you guys. And yeah, in the Netherlands, we're kind of used to it, the smoking, especially Amsterdam, really famous for it. So if you ever want to visit there, I can recommend it. And I also want to say it's really special that you guys have here. It's a really great feeling of love and sharing. And I also want to say that I'm very grateful personally for coming to America and meeting my new friends here, traveling with them. I love you guys.
Thank you, I love you. Internet people, if you see this in Brazil, we love you too. And Holland. Well, yeah, everybody knows we love Amsterdam. How could you not? All right, come on. Don't make this like pulling teeth. Come on up, Ty. Oklahoma State. That's about it. Okay, go love and cool. Really? Yeah. Go home.
Hi, my name is Tawan. Love you too. Just want to tell a funny story. I was with my band and we did a show at the Irving this past weekend. And I was telling a person that's outside down part of this church, and they're looking at me like, oh, you shouldn't belong to this church. Only stoners go there. And I was like, okay, so if by being a stoner means that I love everybody, respect everybody, and I don't care where you're from, then hell yeah, I'm a stoner. So I just want to share that story with you. If anybody tell you a story, anybody tell you that you're a stoner, or a pothead, or just whatever negative term they want to call you, wear it like a badge of honor and say, hell yeah, I'm a stoner. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Right on. I love you, guys.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to be high. Everybody wants to be high. Some people get high off of cannabis. Some people get high off of their relationships. Some people get high petting kitties. Kitties probably win in the world poll. Reefer coming in second. Some people get high off of reading a book. Okay? But there's nothing wrong with wanting to feel good about yourself and your fellow man and woman. Sorry, I used a sexist term. There's nothing wrong with it. As long as you feel open and loving with everybody, the world is a better place. As soon as fear starts getting involved, stop watching Fox. I love you. Oh, and for you guys in Brazil, Fox Network is a newscast, well, it's an entertainment cast agency that's on our television that broadcasts some of the most outrageous lies ever, and they make it look like news. So, Anyway, I love you. Do we have anybody? I'm going to go on to sermon if I don't get anybody up here. Oh, that's it. I'm looking for people to come up, testify, and you stand up and walk out the door. Thanks for the tease. Testify teaser. You gotta do it? Come on up. There we go. I knew I'd get one more.
My name is Linda, and I love you all. I've had a rough week. I don't know whether it's the winter blues and nothing's moving fast enough for me. I'm trying to start a new business, and Lord, I did not know I was all involved. If I did, I'd have went back to selling liquor. So much easier. But I didn't want to come tonight. I wanted to stay home. Stayed home last week because my friend wouldn't come. Got him here, got me here, and I love you guys because now I feel better and I'm in a more positive position, and hopefully I'll wake up tomorrow with a positive attitude and get to trucking.
Wake up tomorrow morning with a smile. You have to wear it all day because family's there. You want to come back up? Good, come on back up. Hi, Zach.
I love you. Love you too. All right. I forgot to mention earlier, would you guys be interested in doing like a poetry reading?
Yeah.
Cool. What Tuesday do you guys want to do? I don't really know what we're doing. What Tuesday would like work out for everybody, like Tuesday night? You think like next Tuesday would that? Yeah, like a 2-week leave. We'll post details, so we'll get everything going. Yeah, flyer, we'll hand it out. So. Oh, yeah, certainly. Cool. All right, that's settled.
That's the quickest way past a board meeting I've ever seen. No, dude, that was awesome. You don't realize how much paperwork you just cut through. I thank you because it saves me for a 1-hour meeting. And up comes our rebuttal. No. Come on up. Everybody, the heart and soul of our church, Granny J.
It's been a very interesting day for me, and some of it I won't drag you through. I love you, Granny J. I'm Granny J. Like you didn't know that. I love all of you. I'm reminded to invite you all downstairs for a cup of soup before you go home, because it's a bit colder when you leave than it was when you came in. And there's some coffee. Take some time for some fellowship, because then you're doing family stuff. I don't know about you, but family stuff is not real high on my list this year. For a number of reasons, but that's how it is. But we do want to invite you to get to know one another. There's some great people in this church, and I'm lucky enough to know all of you. You need to know each other, because there's some great support here. The other thing I want to mention is I got my first crisis phone call at the first part of the service. One of our parishioners had her front door knocked in last night, and her ex beat her to a pulp. She's out of the hospital. He's in jail. This is a season when I want you to pay attention to women, especially. Unslaved, which is a nonprofit here in the state, has been responsible for buying young girls out of sex slavery. Rhonda Patterson's a very good friend, and she works very hard to do that. It's the holidays, Black Friday. All the women are out shopping. A lot of the guys are picking up women off the street. Keep your eyes open. If you see a young woman who is desperate to get away, you don't have to break up the fight, but at least alert somebody, please. I don't like getting phone calls where I've been beaten up really bad, or I'm in the hospital, or some guy just dragged me a half a mile out of a car. Keep your eyes open. It's not just the young kids. You can drive down Michigan and Sherman any morning at 7 o'clock and see some older women who are being held and worked as prostitutes. If you can help, if you can get one person safe, I'm not asking you to start a fight. I'm asking you to help somebody. Stop the fight, help rescue those who need us. Because you're going to see it through the holiday season. And it kills me to see the young girls whose eyes are dead inside. And just pay attention. If they got a spot on their hand, it's a cry for help. Get them someplace safe. Call the policeman, call a fireman, get the manager of a store, whatever it takes, call security. We're not going to let these people take over Indianapolis, and I'm begging you to help me stop it. Have a great holiday. Thanks, everybody.
Boss? Come on, baby. It's pepperoni testifying time. Boss would like to testify that pepperonis are the best dog treat available. We've tried other dog treats, but pepperonis are our favorite, and Boss will testify to that. Pepperoni, only the best for our puppies. All right, thank you, boss. That's just so cool. All right, hey, internet people, does your church have a church dog? It should. Ow! Ladies and gentlemen, Boss, our church dog. Oh, your one came open. And here we go over to testimonials. Or not testimonials, we're going to go over for the one-page sermon. And for those of you who don't know, we have the testimonials so we don't have sermons to put people to sleep. Sermons tend to put people to sleep, and when a guy talks for 45 minutes, nobody gives a shit, okay? So what we decided to do when it comes down to an actual sermon, it's a one-pager, okay? One page, guaranteed nobody can fall asleep in one page. So it's a simple thing. We find somebody great in the history of our world, and we share their wisdom through their quotes, just to try to get a feel of what they were like. Now, every Thanksgiving time, I flash back to excuse this tangent, to Famous Monsters of Filmland magazine, because when I was about 9 years old, they had a special layout of Hal Holbrook doing Mark Twain and the special effects makeup he wore. So I was just completely enthralled by it. Here's a man who looks this way, and he learned how to do special effects makeup to look like Mark Twain. Now, at 9 and 10, you're reading Mark Twain, and Mark Twain is a funny, funny person. So I was really into Mark Twain, and I was into theatrical makeup. So tonight's subject is Mark Twain. He was born Samuel Longhorn Clemens, better known by his pen name Mark Twain, was an American author and humorist. He wrote The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and its sequel, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, the latter often called the Great American Novel. Some of the quotes, some of the influences of Mark Twain were Charles Dickens and Miguel de Cervantes. I can't say it, I'm sorry, and I'm embarrassed because I have friends in the audience who probably would say it better than me. I apologize for butchering the name. Anyway, some of his quotes are absolutely amazing, and let me read you some. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. That's a Fox thing. Sorry, it's a Fox night. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. I never let my schooling interfere with my education. That's for the college students out there. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence in society. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Yeah, that's the one that should stick with everybody. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. And here we are in a church, folks. Always do it right. This will gratify some people and astonish the rest. It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you're a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. That goes out to all the presidential campaign people. Except one. All of them? All of them. All right, yeah, all of them. They're all a bunch of swine. Kindness is a language where the deaf can hear and the blind can see. It is not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. All you need in life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. Thank you, and there we go from that. All right, and this is where we're going to have a moment of silence, and we're going to send some... Here's what we do on this. We close our eyes, and we focus on the power of love, and we try to shoot a power of love straight out the roof of this building, out to the people who need it, out to the people who are suffering, out to the people who are sick, out to the people who are broken, who need extra love. So we have to become a love generator and send them healing love. And that's what we're going to do. A brilliant musician, artist, and friend who I've known for 30 years, named Claude Bassart. He's not doing well. He has lung cancer. All the people who can't make it home for Thanksgiving, our love goes out to you. And pray for your enemies and haters, of course. And I can't read people's writing. All the people allowed to come home and out of whatever reason. All right, for anybody who's locked up, we send prayers out to them too. Let's have a moment of silence. Huh?
My brother Brian.
And your brother Brian. Anybody got anybody else we want to throw in? Jim. Oh, yes, Jim. And who? Desiree.
Church member Todd Wells posted on that he found out he's got a bunch of broken ribs and stuff, and that's why he's not here, so maybe it's
Our Todd?
Yes.
Oh, bummer. All right, let's have a moment of silence and let's send out a power of love going out the center of this building. Let's all focus on that love and let's shoot it out there with the greatest smile and the best love we have in our heart. In love's name, amen. All right, folks. Oh, the dreaded church announcements. All right, church announcements. What do we got? Okay, well, no, this is good. We can do this. Welcome kids from University of Indianapolis. Welcome Brazil and Holland. And welcome IU and our friends from New York. Thank you all for coming in and visiting our little church and having a smile. Make sure you check out Granny J's homemade soup in the basement. If you ever dreamt of really good soup, this hits the spot. It's 100% dynamite beef vegetable soup that just melts in your mouth. Neil, I do need a turkey to roast for Thanksgiving. All right, internet people, when you hear a bad pun, it's no longer Shecky. It's, oh, did somebody do a Neil? Groan. There will be no comedy this Friday night, so everybody's going to be doing other things like celebrating what they got to wrap as gifts and other nonsense this Friday. So we will not, no comedy this Friday, but the following Friday we will have comedy, we will have church services. We will see you next Wednesday night, and let's get over to the Deity Dozen, because I usually keep a copy of it up here, just for this reason. Do we have it in the seats anymore, or do we got to print more? We need to print more. We need to print more. Hey, we can do that. I feel good saying we can do that. We can print. And for the people on the internet who are just catching up, we were printer deficient for a number of months. We now have a copy printer, so we feel blessed. What is this religion about? It was based around the Deity Dozen. We ask you to practice these in your daily adventures in life. I got one. I got two. Here, give them one. Just practice this in your daily adventures in life. Point it out to others and say, hey, look at this. You should try to live this way too. It's not a hard thing. It's an easy thing. It's 12 simple steps, 12 simple pathways. I'm going to say it. You repeat it back to me because we really like hearing this, and the internet will like hearing this too. Don't be an asshole. Treat everyone with love as an equal.
Don't be an asshole. Treat everyone with love as an equal.
You can't see the goosebumps on my arm, but internet people, they're goosebumps on my arm, because every time I hear that, it's just so damn beautiful. All right, then we go down to the day starts with your smile every morning when you get up. Wear it first. We're good. We're right on time here tonight, folks. Help others when you can, not for money, but because it's needed. Treat your body as a temple. Do not poison it with poor quality fruits and sodas. Do not take advantage of people. Do not intentionally hurt anything.
Do not take advantage of people. Do not intentionally hurt anything.
Never start a fight. Only finish them.
Never start a fight. Only finish them.
Grow food, raise animals, get nature into your daily routine.
Grow food, raise animals, get nature into your daily routine.
Goats can eat through everything, including cable wire. I had to say it. All right. Do not be a troll on the internet. Respect others without name calling and being vulgarly aggressive. This is important. You need to do this tomorrow before you face family, every single one of you. Spend at least 10 minutes a day just contemplating life in a quiet place. Number 10, protect those who cannot protect themselves. laugh often, share humor, have fun in life, be positive.
Laugh often, share humor, have fun in life, be positive.
All right, here's the long-winded one. Yeah, this one's all me, and then you can just say amen. Cannabis, the healing plant, is our sacrament. It brings us closer to ourselves and others. It is our fountain of health, our love, curing us from illness and depression. We embrace it with our whole heart and spirit, individually and as a group. Amen! All right, now this is where we go into the magic sacrament box. We pull it out. All we have is an empty bag of pepperonis. Typically, we would hand out sacrament here, and then we would light it, and we would say, one toke, one love, one smile, welcome to the fellowship. One love, that's it. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday night at services, next Friday, and now the ever-amazing One Love Orchestra. Well, you heard about
guys have a great evening. We'll see you soon.